The day of the hairy freak or the fat slob is practically gone.
Let the party begin. I've got snacks.
Hey, look at us. We did it again, another 7 days around the sun. Welcome to WCW Deep Cuts Live. Tommy Tuesday. My name is Tom. Right there. That's where it says my name, in case you can't hear me. In case, I don't know, one of your ears fell off. Again, this is WCW Deep Cuts Live, where every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, we gather to celebrate the quote-unquote forgotten television classics from World Championship Wrestling in the 1990s. And in a second, we'll be going back to the year 1998 to watch WCW Worldwide from that month. Hello to everybody in the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club, aka the chat. Glad to have you all here tonight. Gonna be a lovely evening. Next 2 hours and change, we're gonna watch. Why is there an alarm going off? Stop that. We're gonna have some fun tonight. So before we go forward, speaking of lovely folks, thank you to the members of my Weirdo Empire, Cecil Nix. Thank you so much for the sub. Starting off hot. So hot. But thank you to the members of the Weirdo Empire, including our newest member with a username that popped me pretty big, Vince Rudo. Vince Rudo. Thank you. Again to everybody in the Weirdo Empire for throwing down a couple bucks to help support the old Tom and keep things moving. Keep things moving. Anyway, and I tried to check something. So speaking of great folks like Vince Rudo, check out my Discord. tinyurl.com/discord for Tom Green. Keep the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club going 7 days a week, 365 days a year. What if I just close the Discord for 1 day every year? Or from 4 to 6 a.m. no Discord. I don't know. I should do that. Now, I saw somebody in the chat bringing up a second ago. If you have not done so already, check out my new YouTube video. A little bit over 20 minutes of me thinking way too hard about the infamous Cactus Jack Lost in Cleveland storyline. Gotten some good feedback to it so far. I appreciate everybody checking it out. If you not done so already, please go check it out when we are done tonight. Or if you're watching the VOD, go check it out when you're done streaming this. So thank you. But anyway, we're gonna get into the show. It's almost 5 minutes after the top of the hour. It's 9:04. We haven't watched a second of damn wrestling. We're gonna watch some wrestling. I don't think we got any Red Tyler, because his time had come and passed by August of 1998. But we got some stuff going on. Let's go to Universal Studios, August of 1998. WCW Worldwide Wrestling. Let's go.
Welcome to WCW Worldwide Wrestling.
As always, let me know how the audio sounds.
Well, we are into the month of August.
Starting off with some Toriumon action.
Road Wild is just around the corner. We'll be talking a lot about that, but right now,
Saito, who would go on to be Super Shiza in Toriumon and Dragon Gate. Boo, he's not from here. Hello, Ryan. Glad to be your soundtrack while you draw tonight. Larry Zbyszko's already confusing him with Masa Saito, who looks completely different and is like 35 years older. We got Ultimo Dragon against one of his kiddos. See that elbow pad there? That's Ultimo's elbow that was just weeks away as of this taping from being operated on. That ended his WCW career. Zabisco's convinced this is Jumbo Saruta. Yeah, Dragon stopped wrestling around this time for a few years. Yeah, WCW surgeon like fucked up the nerve endings in his elbow, and he had to quit wrestling for like 4 years. That's fantastic, Cecil. Of course you got to see Pinky Sanchez and Ultimo Dragon. Ultimo Dragon's wrestled a lot of like indie wrestlers over the last 20 years.
But they are thinking low, and they will take every shortcut in the book. They will stab anybody.
Team canceled, of course.
There's nothing too low for NW Hollywood.
Yeah, Ultimo people don't realize he gets around. Like he's star priced, but he's not as expensive as I think a guy his age flying in from fucking Mexico and Japan all the time would be. And like when he works an indie match in America, like he gives you the hits. You know, he gives you the 5 moves that you want to see. But he's good enough that it's like it's a fun match. The Doctor was a member of Disorderly Conduct. No, it was Duck Dellinger. Yes. Busy stealing jackets.
Scoop slam.
Scoop slam.
Saito now. Up.
Oh shit, that was a great missile drop kick. What just happened? Come on. Don't do that. I'm glad you had a good time at Dynamite, Low Dog. Fantastic. Saito went on to be Super Shiza in Dragon Gate and Toriumon.
Should be a little higher up on that elbow with he's too close to the wrist, see?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, next Saturday.
It wouldn't be Larry Zbyszko calling a WCW match without him bitching about technique.
WCW at Road Wild, including a concert from Travis Tritt, all in the same night, and it's available only on pay-per-view. We'll be talking about it.
I don't think he's doing a baseball gimmick. I just think that's the way he looks. Oh! Right in the mush. I love that we just all agreed at some point to call it the mush. Call a mouth a mush. Hey Nathan, we're in the opening match right now. You've missed nothing, my friend. This RPG sounding fucking song. Gear looks like a casual Friday Stormtrooper. Oh fuck, he nailed him with that. Get it? It's a joke. Stagger Lee.
It is the summer classic coming up.
Look at that tan on Lee. Wow. Somebody hated his skin.
South Dakota, August 8th. And not only that, but we are going to have our 3rd annual Road Wild. Travis Tritt's going to be there performing, by the way.
If I've never told the story before, my brother-in-law at the time paid for me to be able to watch the pay-per-view as long as I taped it for him. He did not tell me that he wanted me to tape the Travis Tritt concert, and so I didn't tape the Travis Tritt concert, because I'm like, why the fuck would anybody want to listen to Travis Tritt? So I give him the tape, and he, like, calls me, like, a few hours later, where the fuck's Travis Tritt? He was pissed off, he wanted his money back. I'm like, fuck you, I'm 12.
I saw you come out with a note that some people say was not written by Booker T. That in fact you okay, but that maybe
gave it to me. I gave it to WCW.
K-R-U-B-L-E, that's right.
That's okay. We're getting the right documents drawn up, and this matter will be.
I would love to see Stevie Ray draw up a power of attorney for him.
All right, so then in fact we can expect a real document from a real lawyer.
Yeah, you're a real Travis Tritt
with a crayon on the back of a Dairy Queen napkin.
Don't try to be funny, Lee Marshall.
So I wasn't trying to be funny.
You don't know me that well.
Well, I know that, quite honestly, up until this point, I've never had reason to question whether or not what you were saying was accurate.
It's very accurate. And as soon as those papers are drawn up...
Exactly, Yankee Hawk. He never said outright, hey, I want to listen to the Travis Tritt concert. So, fuck you, I didn't tape it. Why would I have?
I will be carrying on my family legacy like I do so well.
All right,
figured you wanted to see the NWO Battle Royal.
Big Brother,
to see Mongo and Brian Adams.
That documentation will be forthcoming. We can only hope. Fans, once again, we remind you, get Road Wild on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
All right, fans, back
that interview really sold the pay-per-view.
Later on, a Lucha Libre tag team match still to come within this hour. But living legend Larry Zbyszko next Saturday, Road Wild from Sturgis, South Dakota. The 3rd straight year we've been a part of the Great Sturgis Rally. But as we head to next Saturday, Hollywood Hogan.
Larry's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wear my Nitro polo.
The Goldberg a few weeks back.
You know, more vicious than ever.
Who cares?
More
Who cares what show this is?
You know, Goldberg, everybody in WCW, and in the red and black New World Order tapeware.
That's how he gets around.
More desperate men.
Sleeps on couches.
He's been even questioning.
No, that was the next year, Yankee Hawk. That was 99.
Let's go back to the ring this week on Worldwide Wrestling.
Alright, let's see who's coming out. Oh, Sick Boy! So I love this. His font on the screen is snot. Taking the name literally, like he has an illness. Like he has a sinus infection. But Sick Boy is from the movie Trainspotting. Sick Boy's a heroin addict. That's what the name means. His sickness is addiction. Oh hey, Julio Sanchez, aka Julio Fantastico, a hero of wrestling. Oh, that's a cliffhanger. They went to commercial thinking, oh man, maybe they'll more people will tune in. They'll call their friends, hey, Julio Sanchez is wrestling Sick Boy. Get on it.
They're just not all there.
They're all fine wrestlers. I don't think there's any question. Whoa! He missed a clothesline, and they dropped toe hold from a Sick Boy, pounding Sanchez in the back of the neck. How about that?
I mean, yeah,
yes, the gimmick, the flock gimmick is Raven got them all hooked on smack. They were all on heroin.
And Raven, very eerie character, but just eerie when somebody can have that.
That's why they all looked different after they split up, because they got clean. Kidman got clean before the rest of them. Like it was an on-purpose thing. That's why Kidman got the big cruiserweight title win the night after the split, because he had already been clean. Julio De Niro in TNA is so much fun. Because Raven's like, hey, you have long hair. You're a goth now. Lodi changed up his look. Started wearing like the purple and the pink. Yeah, it's very funny that Raven, like, has all these giant bodybuilder dudes. It's like, hey, you're heroin addicts now. That's a good point, Cecil. That maybe Julio lost this match, and Raven's like, hey, man, I got some stuff. You owe me a favor in 5 years. The Gathering was such a random-ass group. Raven, CM Punk, Julio De Niro, and Alexis Lurie, aka Mickey James. I'm a big fan of them just making their own front row. Because there wasn't one for them to sit in. Hey, Rev Ray. God, if they did Just Say No ads with the Flock. I saw one on YouTube yesterday. Stone Cold Steve Austin, at the height of his powers, the height of his popularity, sitting on his truck with the WWF title. Hey kids, say no to drugs. And he's got a fucking beer sitting next to him. God, the Disciples of the New Church legit ruled. Love the Disciples of the New Church. Oh, hey dude, let go of the arms when you land the pedigree. Yeah, the Disciples song, oh yo, oh yo. Catacombs or something now, something, blah, 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 take you under. Surge Carter was really in his mode. I forgot Mike Awesome was in the Disciples of the New Church. Raven had a group, it's called Serotonin in like 2007. That was more of a BDSM thing. He would like whip them. Like Kazarian and Johnny Devine, he would like spank their bottoms. Jesus, dude.
Sick Boy is your winner, still to come. The Disco Inferno single
Oreos. Roxy Who. Jimmy Rave was not in Serotonin, no. He was in the Rock and Raven faction. Stone Cold! Oh, it's Kendall Windham. I love this fucking song. This guy comes out, but the song was like a fucking kids sports show. Raven had so many factions. Oh, it's Disco Glenn. A gas station slot player. Oh my God, Rev Ray, you. Maybe that's why Scott Vick never got to defend his sister. Was because Paul's like, hey, this guy stole my finish in WCW. Fuck him. Inline skating is fun for everyone. Ass music. God, look at that shirt. That's cool, Rudrick. Glad you got some cheesecake. See, here's what Disco was smart enough to figure out. People love to do this. Like, and be like, oh, I'm being funny. Yeah. People fucking love that. Well, I mean, they're telling them to cheer, so of course he's over. They got fucking signs that light up that say applause. I'm serious. Yeah, there's nothing a white person loves more than to stand up and be like, I'm doing a silly dance. Look at me. That's what Glenn was smart enough to fill out. I have not heard Briscoe Fever, no.
Very prestigious, belt underneath the world title, and I would have liked to seen a tournament held for. Oh, I think.
If you squint, it looks like Stone Cold showed up to get his revenge for Disco stealing his finisher.
Any given day, they could have won the belt, and it makes for much more excitement. But I can understand with all WCW executive committees got going on right now.
Yeah, no, these people aren't going to understand the hierarchy of a heroin stable. But Disco Glenn's easy to figure out. He has a funny song and a silly dance.
Clothesline out of the ropes by the Disco Inferno.
Windham tried to back into that.
And this is 1998, man. Like, we, as a people,
Disco's had a lot of
loved
vigor and intensity here as he
loved ourselves some one-note TV
moves him into the
characters.
corner. Here he comes again.
Like the dancing baby on Ally McBeal.
I want to see him dancing with a flat face.
Like Kendall Windham.
So Kendall Windham went from counterfeiting money to counterfeiting Stone Cold.
Is, of course, as you fans have been following the sport for a year knows, the legendary Blackjack Mulligan. And I think there's a lot. I see a lot of.
Nick Patrick's like, hey man, don't punch him in the throat.
Big and burly he is. Look at the black glove
And he's
got
like,
on.
whatever, man.
Used to wear.
Oh, jeez.
Covers him, got a 2 count.
Yeah, use that extension. Just came right up underneath the chin of the Disco, and this is not the guy in there to dance with. Kendall Windham.
Everybody needs a dancing
Be on your
gimmick.
game. Disco's hitting him
Listen to
low,
that
and then
fucking
there's
chant.
steam behind it.
I do remember that.
Kendall rakes to the eyes.
Especially because Russo got in trouble for doing that. Russo just went off rogue on his own and put that in the magazine. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? Disco couldn't, Disco legally couldn't have done that. He was under a contract until May, and the pay-per-view was in April, or it was in May, and he was under contract till June, something like that. Either way, he could not legally be at that pay-per-view. What is the worst dancing gimmick? I mean, there's like 100 shitty indie dancing gimmicks. Shit.
Red, black, and white.
Well, the acorn does not fall far from the tree, believe me.
And rear chin-
Brodus was over. Listen, Brodus is a chode. Brodus is a butthead.
The event is next Saturday, and of course, it was our third
But
year
man, the
for Larry.
Funkasaurus was over. I'm not gonna say it's the worst
Talk about
gimmick.
a far-out pay-per-view. Sturgis is the unique pay-per-view of the year, and hey, the atmosphere out there with the countryside and the mountains and the sun.
I just love that they were like, fuck, they put two heels out here. Which one do I push the applause button for?
Talking about what's been going down. Where does Eric Bischoff get off in making a mockery
Just
of Jay
stop,
Leno?
just step right in his temple.
Copying Jay Leno's monologue.
They never did use the map. That would have been a cool thing, is if like they zoomed in.
I don't know if
Like,
Bischoff has the
oh, here's Mike Enos. He's from Minneapolis, and they zoomed in on the town. You know, that'd been cool.
or anything he wants to. Maybe he's trying
I
to-
liked Hank Sinatra.
Aside
I
from
thought that was fun.
himself, I don't see
The dude was
what
having
point is.
a blast with his nipples cut out.
Applied and,
Again, I think it's a
Dude,
slow
I'm with you,
team
dude.
like Team
That's-
Hollywood. They want to get the attention on themselves.
Being able to wrestle in tight jeans is like a superpower, man. I don't get it.
I don't think it's working.
Dancing Stevie Richards wasn't a dancing gimmick, though.
a lot of the belts as of
He
late,
just, he called himself that because it's Dancing Stevie sounded funny. He didn't really dance.
NWO Hollywood starting to dominate things in disco.
They have that, like, image not found.
With that sunset flip.
Yeah, got over the tall guy. Just didn't have enough. I mean, Kendall's too big to just.
Kendall's too big to do moves to.
Small. He's got to learn how to use his speed and mobility. Get these big guys on the
His
ground.
mobility, his hobility,
Not the right
Joe-bility.
approach.
Now, look at this. Stroking the man. It could be a disqualification, although I'm not so sure. That
Rev
is
Ray,
the
you named him
Kendall
that.
Windham.
See?
Kendall
That's the
comes
more
through
you
the
know.
ropes.
Okay, so Dancing Akeem,
Windham took advantage of foreign.
maybe not the best gimmick,
Very good.
but his dancing was so funny.
Nine
what I
tenths of a
did.
second now. Okay.
That's a good one, Cecil. Becky Lynch's little jig dancing thing in NXT, that's horrible.
Second is
It's so horrible that they bring it up like every fourth feud now. Like, hey, remember when you did this stupid thing in NXT? Ugh.
Watch out again.
Oh.
No, he missed him with an attempt at an elbow on top of it. Swinging neck breaker.
What?
Replay. And cover one.
Two.
Got a 2 count.
Again, too big of a man to cradle up like that, and Disco's. He's got to stay on him.
Wait, is he not going to do the stunner to the guy that looks like Stone Cold? Did Mike Saxon dance? I just remember him dressing up as Michael Jackson. The Oddities fucking ruled. Yeah, if anybody says the Oddities was a bad gimmick, I'll fight you. Oh shit, nope, nope. Oh, he doesn't have the balls to do the stunner to the guy dressed like Stone Cold. You gutless coward. You gutless fucking coward. Norman Smiley's Big Wiggle's not a bad thing. Got hugely over with it. Adam Rose was not a dancing gimmick. He just walked out with a bunch of silly people. God, see, housewives fucking love that, man. You put on the YMCA or Macho Man or It's Raining Men, and housewives across the Midwest will lose their minds. That's what Disco figured out. Look at his hand. His hand was under the fucking rope. And he's like, shit, the camera's right there. Nick Patrick isn't gonna notice this. Gotta move it.
Hi, everybody. Lee Marshall along with the South Barbarian. And I wanted to address with you, Jimmy, but first, let me remind everybody
was he choking?
Annual Road Wild event. It's Saturday, August 8th, coming from Sturgis.
Shout out to Barbarian's Do-Rag.
Rally and race. A couple of ways you can be involved. Either number one, you get on your American-made bike and head for the Black Hills of South Dakota, or just get
exactly, Brian. You'd think, but Nick was distracted by his rope. He had his pet rope. That was the top rope. Why is Barbarian doing shtick in the background? He's like fucking with the lockers.
Love to see you there. Now, Jimmy, I've asked you to come out because it seems that Ming is on nothing less than a mission to get to Barbarian, and it's obvious he'll...
I think Turner Premiere was just like if you had a big satellite dish, like one of those big K-bands. That's how you got the pay-per-views.
You look horrible,
I even think I've got a fever if you want to know the truth about this. And all because of one person. You mean, what have I...
T-Bone, thank you for upping your Prime sub for the second month. Much appreciated.
You know, when the Barbarian and me were tag teaming up, I gave them titles.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart's over there like, fuck, man. Did somebody turn down the air?
I had to suffer for it. I had to suffer for it. All of a sudden, he went away out of our life, and now all of a sudden, no matter what we're doing, we can't concentrate on the matches because all of a sudden.
I'm fascinated by Barbarian in the background. He's making all these silly faces.
Because from now on, everywhere I go, the Barbarian or Hugh Morrison.
Refs is Wizards. Thank you for upping your Prime sub. We got a hype train. Choo choo.
Myself and Jimmy Hart had a business to take care in the ring. You stick your nose.
Oh, him and Jimmy Hart had a business to take care of in the ring.
Come down, just you and me.
It's going to be Road Wild, Sturgis.
I always love when Bob Arian got to talk.
Part of this great summer event is call your cable operator right now. Sturgis, it's red hot in the summer. I would sure love to.
Jimmy got into sick boy shit.
All right, let's take a look at next week's program. Of course, next week is Road Wild Weekend.
Oh yeah, all in the same gang. Yeah, that's Lee Marshall. Hey, look, it's a flashlight behind Hugh Morris.
With a master of human chess, Jimmy Hart.
Also from NWO Hollywood, it's going to be...
Vincent's like, see, I'm in this group. I'm over. I got a T-shirt.
He'll be with us in single competition.
And a brother-in-law, British Bulldog and
Jim Neidhart.
Two power-packed individuals.
Like, everybody knows he's a Hart. Hart. That's the one thing everybody knows about Jim Neidhart, and they misspelled that part. Oh yeah, I love when people call him Barbie.
It's like one can come in when the other guy goes out without tagging sometimes, and if your mask comes off, commit Harry Carey or something.
Holy shit. And this goes like, yeah, you know, if you fuck up a tag at a Lucha Libre match, put a bullet in your head. Fuck. Alright, who we got? Psychosis and Hoovy? Yep, Psychosis and Hoovy. The Villanos were the Villanos. They were Ray Mendoza's kids. I love that, like, at least half the roster was like, oh shit, we have a screen. Would like freak out because you didn't have the big screen at Nitro. They'd come out and be like, oh shit, my name's on there.
And immediately the Villanos take charge. Outside Juventud, and they disrobe now. Psychosis.
Ciclope was fun, had a fun costume. Yeah, Nitro didn't get a screen until like 99, and it didn't get a big screen until 2000.
Watch out, double chop, and they go.
Hey, B. Clark for Dark, we just got started, man. We're gonna be here for at least another hour and a half.
Superb tag team wrestling. Double team.
Brian Hildebrandt, Mark Curtis on the call, with his haircut just like it was in Revenge.
Want to make a lot of tags here. Psychosis is in trouble. He didn't make it to the corner.
Chop to the rope. Watch out. A pickup. Took the rope. Clothesline him down.
Yeah, fucking clothesline.
Cover. Only got a one count. Boy, the action fast and furious in Lucha Libre tag.
Hey, I know that guy. Hey, that's me. That's Hoovy.
He walked right into that one again. He's got to make the tag here. Get away from the Villanos. It's in the right corner, but I don't know if he knows where he is. He should just reach back.
I always heard the luchadors would like cuss so fucking much when they went to WCW TVs because nobody spoke Spanish, so they could just like drop F-bombs. Why was the number of tags the gold standard for how great a tag match was, asks Pedro. Because if you tag in and out, it always keeps the fresh man in. So you've always got a fresh guy in there against the one guy. And if you keep tagging in and out, it's like a constant 2-on-1. You know?
Reverse kick, spin kick. DDT.
DDT.
Cover, 1, 2.
Yeah, they're grounding the high flyers right here.
Come on, Hoovy.
Now Viano 4 dropped Juventud and tags in Viano 5. Well, these guys are a fine tag team.
Teacher's Pets, that was Idol Stevens and Casey James. Correct? They were the original Revival. Like, yeah, they had Michelle McCool, but their thing really was, hey, we're good at old tag team wrestling.
And a cover, 1, 2. Could not get the 3 count.
And they got him in the right ring position. That's where you want to keep Juventud. But they sure grounded this guy.
I get that, but like, if a tag team's a shoot, you always want a fresh wrestler in there. You don't want to be in there for more than a minute or two at a time. Especially if you got one guy in your corner and just beating the shit out of him.
Again, keeping their bodies, keeping his body between his partner again. Keep right in the corner.
That's cool. I like that. I've heard that story, Red Wolf Sam. Casey James, an independent contractor, figured out a way to get unemployment benefits in the state of Kentucky from WWE. That guy was a huckster, I heard. So the story about the stuff on Hoovy's ass is that he would just find words that he thought looked cool in English, even if he didn't know the meaning to them. Like, there's a story that one time Kevin Nash had found out about like the gay like pervert guys who watch wrestling to beat off. One of their things is like submission holds. They were refer to them as like a sweet surrender. Like, I love you so much, I'm gonna make you pass out. And so Kevin Nash went up to Hoovy. He's like, you know what would be fucking cool, man, is if you put Sweet Surrender on your ass. And he showed up to TV next week with tights that said Sweet Surrender on his butt. Oh shit. And he thought it was the coolest shit. How many fucking laughing? Like, oh man, it's so funny that this match was good. WCW had a tag rope up until like the Nitro era. Hey, Will, glad to have you come in at that moment.
They combined their speed, moving two to the right here. It took a turn for the worse for the Vianos, and Psychosis just started flying through the air.
Yeah, it was pre-Juicy Sweatpants. Yeah, I think the Juicy Sweatpants thing came along in like the 2000s.
Right there when he cold cocked the Vianos, 4 or 5. Pick a number, it was 7.
4 and 5 and 9. Whatever. Hoovy driver, Hoovin' and Psychosis win, and we'll see you next week on Worldwide.
It sounded like Tony like just figured out that Hoovy driver, the Hoovy and Hoovy driver meant Hoovin'
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Road Wild.
No worries, Pedro. I just think in like this era, oh, there's the flashlight. Tag ropes just went out of style. But seriously, look at that. His logo looks like a flashlight. Like you want to put your dick in it. That guy's not even looking at Hugh Morris. He's looking off to the other side.
Road Wild this Saturday with one of the most talked about, one of the most interesting tag team matches of all time, because Hollywood Hogan will team with Eric Bischoff. The Disciple will be
Oh shit, Gambler!
and they'll take on the team of Diamond
Surprise Gambler scared the shit out of me.
Jay Leno. You heard me right, Jay Leno.
Heard from El Hijo de Gambler the other night. He's doing well.
Incredible tag team match it's gonna be.
Oh, told him anytime he wants to pop up in here.
You know, talk about
Feel free.
I mean, everybody wants to be a wrestler nowadays. We've had football players come in, Kevin Green come in, the Worm Rodman, Carl Malone. Now Jay Leno.
I think Gambler looks like Arn Anderson.
The ring. And believe me, Tony, Bischoff's right about one thing with that chin. He is a target, brother.
Wait, there was a Willie Ames flashlight?
Someone, be it Jay Leno,
You're shitting me.
be it Kevin Eubanks.
It's like the Bible Man? Like,
I know how you feel about someone from another walk of life coming in trying to be a wrestler. You being
Well, I feel sorry for him. They don't know.
Yeah, but wouldn't you just like to see someone?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it'd be great, and I'd like to see Diamond.
There's a
Dallas
fucking
break
Willie
Bischoff's
Ames
neck
flashlight.
with the diamond cutter, but
Like of his
Jay
butthole?
Leno, I mean, it's going to be defenseless.
It's like the flashlight's the hole.
I mean, a wrestler will wipe his face in the
Like,
mat. But Bischoff
I could see him having a
is not- I
dildo.
mean, he's not a slouch. He can't punch in the mouth.
No,
And Leno is just an overrated
Gotcha.
boxer.
Okay. I'm like, what the fuck?
Clothesline that time from Humorous as he puts down the Gambler.
But I've just given somebody a product idea.
The cards, the deck of 52, the Gambler brings in the ring with him, and Humorous.
Well, it depends on how thick Alan was.
Ripping up on that nose. Painful. Jimmy Hart, of course.
Hugh Morris he's just played Billy Badass as a trainer in Deep South in NXT. I don't think he was a dickhead in the locker room, because it's not like he had power over anybody in the locker room. But once he became a trainer, that's when he manipulated shit.
The British Bulldog and Jim the Anvil Neidhart will take on the Armstrong brothers. Sick Boy from the Flock will be here.
Sick Boy's just all over this damn show.
Kickboxers and karate fighters. Jerry Flynn will be with us against Judo Suwa in a match, and from NWO Hollywood, Vincent will be in singles competition.
That is the Gambler, Luis.
I mean, talk about Hollywood Hogan. I mean, if he gets his hands on Jay Leno, as much as you despise,
I love the referee Charles Robinson doesn't bother to clean up the Gambler's cards.
Break Jay Leno in half.
Of course he would, and I'm sure it's going to be Leno's job to make sure that when Hogan's in the ring, that DDP is on the other end as well.
That's easy to say and hard to do. I mean,
oh, big clothesline.
Oh my god, that's that it? That's this comeback is just a clothesline? Hell yeah, we got almost 90 folks on Twitch. Look at those little titty straps. Somebody's whistling at Windham taking down the straps. We're back? Were you ever away? I did know that, Raven, yes. I have no idea, Rudrick. Oh my god, stop the whistling. Somebody boiling tea? Gambler's a special place in my heart. I'm thinking a special place in a lot of the hearts of wrestling fans. And his son's a cool guy. His son's been in the Twitch chat before.
Hi everybody, Lee Marshall.
Hey, Lee Marshall here with my tan.
Proverbial 11th hour. I'm talking about Road Wild. If you have not
the Ricky's Room edition of the Flashlight.
Call your cable operator right now. It's also available on Direct Ticket with Direct TV. Those of you with the Dish Network.
I have no idea. I thought Jim Ross liked them. Hopefully that's not AI.
Road Wild coming up live from Sturgis, literally in just a couple of hours. A most interesting match has been added to Road Wild. It features Chavo Guerrero.
They didn't add any interesting matches to Road Wild. That was the problem.
Down Pepe, the hobby horse. You're no longer at least, but just don't worry about Pepe. You've got a much bigger, and I mean that most literally, a very big assignment coming up. Let's talk about Big Heat, Stevie Ray. Man,
Big Heat.
Television champion. Well, now, he claims to be.
That should have been his name. Big Heat, Stevie Ray.
He says he's TV champ.
Well, he says a lot of things.
You think they would have made a Pepe flashlight?
Well, right? I've got a wallet. That doesn't mean I got a lot of money.
He's a TV champion, as far as I'm concerned.
You are the TV champion. I hope that's true, Chavo, because I'd like to see you get a shot at the
Lee Marshall had a big ass head, dude. Look at it.
Stevie Ray
His head's gigantic.
I need a shot. After I win the television championship, you know what I'm gonna do with it?
What?
Just me
Yeah, I have no idea, Commodore Amigo. You have to look into that.
We're patching things up. It's really great. I really love it. I think he's gonna shave his head just like me. It's gonna be great. Just me, him, and Grandma, all the shaved heads. After I win the television,
yeah, I need to find somebody with a 3D printer.
I'm gonna give it to you as a piece.
Make some WCW deep cuts, Pepe flashlights or Pepe dildos.
Because Stevie Ray says that Booker T signed it over to him. You say that if you win, you're going to give it over to you. Yeah, this really, fans, I'm telling you, it's Road Wild coming up live in a couple of hours from Sturgis, South Dakota.
In a couple of hours or 3 weeks from when we taped this. Oh, hey, Larry switched his polo.
Jay Leno is making a mistake. Fans, as you know by now, Jay Leno, that's right, of the Tonight Show, will team with Diamond Dallas Page. Kevin Eubanks will be in their corner against the...
Hey, whoever taped this 30 years ago, tighten the little spokes in your tape. That's why it's so fucking squeaky.
We know Jay Leno may look over and see Bischoff and want to take a shot at him, but Bischoff is not that big of a slouch. And the world knows Hollywood Hulk Hogan. If he gets his hands on Leno, he's going to break the man in half. All the responsibility and all...
What was Tony doing with his hair at this point? Just letting it be wherever it was. Morphoplex. God, that shit got TNA through some meek times. Later on in this program, look at that. Hey, Frankie Lancaster. Look at that jacket. Yeah, I'm booing him too, because it's like very gruff exterior, then like the flashiest jacket you've ever seen. It's like you're two different motifs, man. Live your truth. Oh shit, the NWO is coming after Frankie Lancaster. Up, it's Vincent.
The music irritates me, and then I gotta hear Vincent from my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Like to slap him in the mouth along with that idiot mumbling moron, Dusty Rhodes.
It was his Heartbreakers jacket from WXO, yes.
That's why they fired him.
Well, fans, when we come back, Vincent and Frankie, the Thumper Lancaster, will go one-on-one.
Look at that shitty NWO shirt. Like, the thing about the NWO shirt is if you added anything to it other than the logo, it looked so bad.
Welcome back to Worldwide Wrestling. Road Wild this Saturday. Not only Jay Leno on one side.
Just put the logo on there, man.
Partner and his band leader Kevin Eubanks and his punter against Hollywood Hogan and Eric Bischoff with the Disciple in the corner, but also
Lonely Virgil versus Frankie Lancaster. Well, I mean, if you could get Virgil to, if you could do necromancy, get Virgil. Everybody's showing up to meet him.
Well, that's the good news out of the whole situation here, because I'm worried.
Frankie Lancaster so far is beating the shit out of Virgil.
He'll never last as long as Johnny Carson. But, I mean, you think about
Of course, Sabisco's bitching about Johnny Carson when they're talking about Leno.
who just have no soul.
You know what wrestler could have beaten up, or you know what talk show host could have beaten up Hogan? Jack Parr. I don't think it was. There were a bunch of weird bootleg-looking NWO shirts on sale at like Walmart and JCPenney's at the time that were actually officially licensed. I know this because my relatives bought me almost all of them. Oh. I thought he said, because I've been white for life, and I'm like, dude, I got some news for you, man. That's the problem, Tony, is he missed the head. He missed, not hand to the head.
Thought I saw some teeth fly, he's got any left anyway.
Are they chanting for life?
He's wobbly.
I think it's the only time I've ever heard that chant. For life, for life. Oh shit, the divorce court. Virgil the Shooter. Imagine Virgil doing Bloodsport. Virgil grapple fucking with Timothy Thatcher. Too sweet, baby.
Still talking, but we decided to go to another camera and ignore him right now. Go ahead, Larry.
Well, you can't ignore Vincent in the ring. I mean, this guy.
Hell of a bump for the neckbreaker. I love how, like, half of Virgil's replay is of him getting his ass kicked.
It's our Castrol GTX Torture Test of the Week.
Alright, here we go. Judo Suwa.
You can bellow it out, can't you?
I get paid by the word.
You wish.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Judo Suwa comes out. He'll face Jerry Flynn in our next matchup. Well, living legend. A lot of talk about
There's the worldwide entrance was just like this weird vortex where any wrestler could walk out of it. What do you mean Judo Suwa against Jerry Flynn? I think Rev Ray referred to it as an MMA dream match earlier. UFC 1 ass match. Yeah, oh yeah, this goes on the permanent tape. The one where you tape the whole show, but then you like tape the best matches onto the tape that you keep. I know what you're talking about. I did that shit all the time, man. What a weird fucking match.
Trained exclusively under the guidance of the Ultimo Dragon. And
I love this.
Right into it. Jerry Flynn has become quite a respected veteran in our sport.
Picking up a lot more mad techniques here, Flynn. Again, Flynn more.
I love how he does like a throat thrust and Zabisco's like, he's picking up a lot of mat techniques.
Very aggressive guy, but Suda got one in.
Drove a shoulder in that time, it appeared to me.
Yep, I second that.
Snapmare take
Jerry Flynn maybe would have done well in ECW.
Not using the karate judo thrust.
He had very 80s charisma, which I don't mean as like, it's not a negative.
I don't think Suda expected that clothesline from Flynn. Again, he did, Judo Suwa took Flynn over nicely, but didn't hold on to him, didn't lock him down, and made the cover. But
Craig Pittman would have fucking ruled in Bloodsport. It is bullshit that a bunch of old fogies convinced him, oh, you need to be more like Sergeant Slaughter, you need to be like a cartoon. Ugh. And not, hey, you should do shoot style stuff all the time because it's your best looking stuff. You should, Nathan, absolutely. Go check out Nathan on all the video platforms. Cheap Pete Spot Fest. Makes wrestling look cooler than it is. All the various the Instagrams and the TikToks and things like that. What would Jerry Flynn's ECW theme be? Oh goodness. It honestly probably would have been like an 80s cock rock song. Because I don't see Jerry Flynn walking out to anything recorded after like 1987. Oh, I could see Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. Conga by the Miami Sound Machine. Oh fuck. Another Ultimo Dragon student gets fucking spin kicked right in the jaw. That was sweet. Oh, that would have been sweet if he would have nailed it.
Watching Bischoff imitate Leno is like somebody dragging their fingernails across a chalk.
Get out of my face. He's an 80s heel that happens to know shoot style stuff. Yeah, I love the...
By Flynn, nice technique right there. Judo Suwa just a little too young and inexperienced and not quite aggressive enough to keep up with Jerry Flynn, who picture perfectly just dropped him right in the back of his neck and pressed on for the victory. Right here, nice little submission. Oh,
Cat dog. I don't know why I said cat dog. You think that thing ever like tickled when he would do this? Oh my god, Brian, yes! Yes, that's perfect. Like you said for the Mozart intro. Oh, here we go. Here's a piece of shit. So if you don't know Bodies of the 90s, that shit on his back, that was the name of the personal trainer company he ran, where he would sex traffic women. They didn't know it. He was advertising that shit on WCW television. Yes, Harrison's never getting out of prison. He's in prison for life. Hey, it's Sick Boy, and he's got a new shirt. Yes, Alex Wright beat the shit out of him with that bar. Yeah, fucking Sick Boy. Yeah, Sick Boy. Jerry Flynn got the block because Vince Russo was really horny for Fight Club. And he's like, hey, Jerry Flynn, you could do that.
And I don't know if he does or not, but if nothing else.
Sex trafficker versus a heroin addict. Only in wrestling.
One thing happens, I think we'll all enjoy it, and that would be DDP holding Bischoff's arms.
Scott Vick was like a very underrated moves guy. He didn't get to wrestle a lot on WCW TV, but when he did, he would do weird shit like, oh, hey, let me do an F5 in 1998.
about the Tonight Show, you're talking about the late night standard, the one that began late night talk.
It's like talking about WCW. It's tradition.
Look at that, see? Dude's a big old guy and he's doing flying back elbows. No, Scott Vick went to the WWF. He was in developmental forever. Did like 1 million dark matches. We talked about it earlier. He was gonna be Katie Vick's brother. That was an actual plan. You just say contests? Why did Tony say contests?
They're into like luck omens or something. I mean, if it didn't work, but again, long hair, people keep grabbing it. So hard body went the other way.
But yeah, that's why they named Katie Vick, because Scott Vick was going to be her big brother. For a while, yes. He was known by many as Scott Vick and Joey Legend. Or Scott Vick defeats Steve Bradley was his name.
No, they worked for Sampson, and of course, well, you never know.
I refer to those as the Billy Joe Travis pants. Because he's the one that really made this popular.
By the name of Barry Darso, who wrestles, I understand he's a pretty darn good golfer, too.
What? Barry Darso was like a pretty famous wrestler. And Tony Schiavone had to be like, you know, Barry Darso, that's a guy who wrestles. That's a guy from wrestling. Yep, I mentioned that, DSR. Yeah, plenty of dark matches. Nope, he had completely ditched this whole gimmick. He was just gonna be a dude.
Nope, didn't talk to him. Don't want to talk to him.
Get your checkbook, kid.
Yeah, just wanted to start something, and I obviously was very successful in doing so. Into the corner. You're easy, Larry. To the other side.
Golf, you're talking about in the move.
No worries, DSR.
Knee to the midsection.
We were talking about tight jeans earlier. How the fuck, if you're Sick Boy, do you wrestle in that getup? Like, everything on him is skin tight. If somebody had the 97 cane top with the 2004 Jimmy Jacobs bottom, they'd be very cold. I love... He keeps wanting to do his shitty little ground and pound. He's like, that's the one move I gotta get in every match, is my little...
Over the top, look at the agility by Sick Boy. Uh-oh. Got him hooked. Could be his move.
Look at the Spike Dudley of the Harris Prince. At least he kind of let go. He let the arms come down that time, so he didn't break Hard Body Harrison's neck, though he probably should have. Sick Boy is sick. Get it? That's why they didn't let him cut promos. Oh my god, that was so good.
And let Sick Boy come in for the victory. Just kind of a master of the lock.
Brian, you missed a great one. Yeah, anybody that's not a YouTube member, I suggest becoming one. We watched Roller Games the other night. Shout out Miss Georgia Haas, maybe the best heel manager I've seen in years.
Help the fans as well, as we're now just a couple of hours away from Road Wild.
Rock and Roller Games.
We were talking about emotions running wild. Emotions.
No, we weren't. Oh, hey, it's Perry Saturn.
And on behalf of Canyon, and in just
Miss Georgia Haas was fucking awesome. Like, revelation.
Of South Dakota at Road Wild. Fans, I encourage you right now, call your cable operator, get this one on pay-per-view. Dish owners, please call Turner Premier. It's also on Direct Ticket with Direct TV. Saturn.
I think I went to a roller derby in college. That was boring as shit because it was a shoot.
Who do you trust?
I prefer it to be a work.
Let me ask you, who do you trust?
First of all, figuring this out is easy. Canyon's a kid who can't keep his nose out of everybody else's business, and Raven's a crybaby, always getting somebody else to fight for him. Well, this triangle match, three-way dance, I'm going to dump them both on their heads. It's going to be that simple.
Well, I thought that maybe the reason you couldn't get along with Canyon...
So, like, Perry Saturn pulled off the badass thing, both because he is a badass and because he looks tough as shit. But whenever he talked, he sounded like a sleepy walrus.
The problem with Canyon is he's so starved for attention and he keeps interfering with other people's business. He should learn to stay to himself, and I'm going to teach him.
Well, it's going to be a very violent match, that's for sure.
It wasn't, by the way. It was not a violent match. It was just like a wrestling match.
Violent streak. I speak of Canyon and Raven. What a triangle match that is going to be, and it's all part of the action you can see exclusively on pay-per-view. It's WCW and Road Wild. Fans, I encourage you again as we get down literally now to the 11th hour. A few hours remain until we begin this program. Call your cable.
You know, this show aired on Sundays in most markets, which meant it would have been after Road Wild.
On WCW Worldwide Wrestling, the week after Road Wild, it's going to be a big week here because we've got some tag team action. Rocco Rock, Johnny Grudge, Public.
Johnny Grudge.
Next week, Living Legend. And again, the
Alex Wright. So, I had an Alex Wright thing pulled up earlier. I was watching, and Noli walked in the room, and he wanted an explanation as to who the fuck Alex Wright was. And so we watched a few things, and he goes, he's kind of like the Nick Wayne for the old people. I'm like, yeah.
We also know this coming weekend.
Hey, Armstrong bingo, Jonathan, check it off. Could you imagine a wrestler walking out for a match in 2025 with SA on their singlet like that?
That he would cheat, that he would stretch the rules, that he would make it impossible for Jericho to retain the title.
Oh, I'm sure Malenko will be fair and square. Oh, my nose has got bigger.
Get it, Armstrong. Armstrong.
The eyes of not only the wrestling world, but the entertainment world.
And their opponents are high as shit.
In New York City, all on what will happen when Jay Leno gets the tag and walks into the ring for the first time ever as a pro wrestler this Saturday.
I tell you, knowing the television business, I bet Letterman and all the rest of the talk show hosts probably hoping Hogan.
He's not hard to this week.
So they don't have competition, but that could be a very easy reality. Leno has no idea what he's getting into. Hogan, I mean, you can break him in half, and the responsibility on the shoulders of Diamond.
Davey is not feeling any pain, man. He is on another planet. I love that Neidhart just kept the same leather jacket from the Hart Foundation run in the WWF. So, like, it's all, like, faded out and, like, part of the logo's chipped off on the back.
Direct TV, Direct Ticket is your source. If you have the large satellite dish, you can contact Turner Premier, of course, also available on the mini dish with the Dish Network as well. Forget about it. Armstrong trying to run over Jim the Animal Neidhart, but living up to his name, he's an animal. He gets a 2 count. And how about the quickness?
Yeah, Neidhart's indie run, he wrestled a lot of weird guys. Wrestled Dan Severn for the NWA title. That's on YouTube. That's alright.
Very well could, and here comes the British Bulldog counting away.
Yeah, powerful man, British Bulldog, knows how to hurt you too. He'll fight you, the drop of a hat, or he'll wrestle you. He's good on the mat. Armstrong boys are smart to double team him as much as possible.
All right, watch
What you
out.
do, you double team the man.
British Bulldog kicked him. Oh, look at this gorilla press slam. What power! Down he goes. There, Steve Armstrong getting.
That's a good point. Like, how do you, if you're the Armstrongs, how do you know whose is whose, singlet-wise? It's the same damn singlet.
Good double teamwork here by the British Bulldog
Wow.
in the Animal Neidhart.
Yeah, good team positioning too. Again, there's something Jay Leno doesn't know anything about that's so vital. Ring positioning and tag team theory. And I mean, he can't possibly be a partner or a help to Diamond Dallas.
Double action.
Yeah, I love that Zabisco was going on about, like, Neidhart's great ring positioning as he's blatantly walking to the other side of the ring.
All right, there's only one way you can find out. That's to join us this Saturday. Going back.
I love how Steve was like, he'll fall down on his own. I don't need to clothesline him.
Two teams. Scott Armstrong will send him in. Duck low. Neidhart over. Neidhart over.
There's no referee.
Some of the poop stains. Which one's the pooper, though?
Armstrong was smart there. Tried to keep the referee away as long as possible.
I think the Armstrong boys all kept their buttholes clean.
The Bulldog to get in, and
I don't think any of them are poopers. For pants poopers.
Bulldog outside. Take it away. Meanwhile, a chokehold applied on the rib cage, on the chest. I'm telling you, the curse is.
Did you just say a chokehold on the rib cage?
Getting a lot more aggressive, a lot more nasty. More rules, using all the tricks.
I hope your top rib can't breathe. Who in the WCW locker room probably had the worst shit stains in their tights? Fuck. Around this time? Oh, goodness.
Neither man giving an inch here. Scott Armstrong, obviously.
Neidhart, I would think, was a pretty solid candidate for biggest shit stains. He seems like a guy that doesn't wipe very well. Fudge. Cyclope? Cyclope seems like a pants shitter. Also Paul White, the Giant. Got a giant ass. And he's probably didn't really fit very well into public bathroom stalls, so he had to be quick.
That's great technique by the Armstrong boys. And that's what Leno's up against. He doesn't have a clue.
All right.
I've heard that about Paul White. And then he farted in Disco Inferno's face once. Nasty Boys weren't in WCW though. They were gone. Sags was retired at this point.
Still with a front chancery.
Taking his time, not trying to make any.
Like Eddie Kingston told the story, or he tweeted it. Like Disco Inferno was talking shit about him, and he's like, "Okay, cool. I suck at wrestling, but Paul White told me that he farted in your face once, so you lose." Just annihilated him with that. Yeah, Scott Putski actually, I think, probably had some bad shit stains. Because like you said, Rev Ray, he's got the fucking jacked up, his little short arm. Benoit absolutely could not wipe his ass. His little tiny arms. Can't get his arms down there because he's got little short arms. That's why he was always so fucking mad. He's got shit all over the place. There's no holding me back. But my little lobster arms wiping my ass. Rhino probably has a hard time because he's got little arms and he's wide.
But the power of the Bulldog and the Anvil, I think, was just too much complicated by the fact that with this last clothesline, they hit the over.
Bingeron Stud, that's a good candidate because he's a giant and he had short arms. See, Roadblock seems like he would be a very clean guy to me. Alright, who's coming out now? Who the fuck is... The Booty Man? No, it's... Todd Griffith! Alright. Who the fuck's this guy? Not being... She's not even... Oh my... Tony. Like... I love that this dude shows up looking like that in 1998. I guarantee you he dressed like that outside of the ring, too. Todd Griffith. Hey, it's Stevie Ray, who I think was in the NWO at this point. Oh god, those Memphis guys that just ate potatoes all the fucking time? Their shits had to be horrible. God, white people, speaking of people, white people loving to dance. This, we love this. Because you don't have to move, you just do this. Just move your arms up and down. Big Heat. God, I can't. Big Heat.
Now, hopefully, in the weeks to come, we will find out the true story of the World Television title. Did Booker T really give that belt to him or not? That remains to be seen, but right now, Stevie Ray and Todd Griffith will hook it up.
I could see that DSR. He's not on Cage. Of course he isn't on Cage match. What if he just showed up in tights and was like, hey man, I wrestle? And they're like, okay, cool. Like, according to Lash LaRue, in that Beyond Nitro book that my pal Guy Evans wrote, Lash said that, like, you could just show up to Worldwide and say, hey, I'm a power plant guy. And Terry Taylor would be like, okay, I believe you. They wouldn't pay you, but you could work. Like, what? What's he? Why in 1998 are you like, hey, make me look like Ed Leslie from top to bottom? Not current Ed Leslie. Ed Leslie from like 2 years ago. He has faced Bobby Blaze.
And I realize that the attitude comes from, you know, his years in the sport, growing up on 110th Street in Harlem, New York.
I'm sure that's what this is. Todd Griffith was like, I have a cool body. I have sexy hair.
It looked like Griffith wanted to try to follow up with something, but had nothing to follow up with.
I think that's supposed to be a heart on his crotch and butt, but they didn't make the little, like, defined enough. So it just looked like his dick had an oil spill. I bet that match was also on this taping, the Bobby Blaze match. I don't see this guy getting invited back to a second taping. Look at his little tassels. Do you think he thought that maybe Hogan would be like, oh, it's Beefcake, but a new model. Let me trade in my iBeefcake 14 for this new one with 2 cameras. I think Todd Griffith kept his butt and his taint very clean. Oh god, if he would have hit Nick Patrick there. Yeah, everybody fucking used the pedigree. Why not? I bet Hogan at some point was like, what if I had like 5 beefcakes? It's an army of beefcakes.
Hi, everybody. Lee Marshall here. In just a couple of seconds, you're going to meet a man who has been the headliner in our last 2 pay-per-views, and he's had some very unusual and interesting tag team partners. And on the subject of pay-per-views, I scanned the calendar to see September 13th in the horizon, and that is our next pay-per-view. It's WCW and Fall Brawl. There's a couple of ways for you to be part of this. Join us live if you would. Drop by the Lawrence Joel Coliseum in Winston-Salem, North Carolina on Sunday, September 13th. If you're not in the area, don't worry about it. You can see this one by contacting your cable operator and getting this on pay-per-view. It's also going to be on Direct Ticket with Direct TV and Dish Network viewers. You can see Fall.
There we go.
Owners. All you need
what the fuck happened?
Turner Premiere. It's Fall.
I was about ready to compliment Stevie Ray, and my mic is like, fuck you.
Well, the last couple of pay-per-view events have featured.
That is Tony the Tiger. Yes, Tank Sinatra.
A medley of great athletes and certainly interesting celebrities as tag team partners, and each time you have really lived up to what I think has been your credo, and that's turning a negative into a positive. You've taken basketball players, made credible wrestlers out of them. You've taken Jay Leno and made a partner
rub his mustache
really
there.
The ultimate negative into the absolute positive.
Well, I think more than anything, the thing that I had so much in common with Karl Malone was his work ethic. This guy works as hard as anybody I've ever seen in anything. This
Karl Malone, man, let me tell you.
He's training for pre-season.
Got him doing the diamond cutter.
I knew about his work ethic. Now, if you look at a guy
chest out, shoulders back.
Jay Leno, which we think Jay Leno in the ring, well, he didn't do too bad, man.
Not at all.
But it was mainly by his preparation. Flew a ring out there, set it up, brought about some of my guys and got them ready to go.
Some of my guys? He can't say Canyon and Billy Kidman.
I'll be ready to go. Because that heart...
I'm sure it is. DDP's a smart guy.
Somebody, they are getting banged.
And I'm sure DDP learned all those languages himself.
We're back on Worldwide Wrestling still to come.
Diamond Cutter. Hey, Tom's Customs. Congrats on that cease and desist you got. Tony doesn't change clothes. Larry will at least put on a new polo every week. Diamond Guitar.
Said he wants to be Sting's friend, but teaming with members of the White and the Black. What's going on in the NWO?
You know, I think the same scenario, Tony.
Scenario.
WCW and the original New World Order. Now we've got a group of men who hate each other, who don't trust each other, and are all fighting for supremacy of the wrestling world.
Let's go back to the ring.
Yeah. Let's go back to the ring. Live right now. There's Alex Wright. There's my boy.
Well, get on your dancing shoes. That's Wonder Kid Alex Wright has arrived.
Doesn't exactly look like he'd fit into the glass slippers, does he?
No, but Alex Wright has returned. He and the Disco Inferno and a young man from Japan, Tokyo Magnum, have taken to do more dancing than their wrestling over the past couple of months.
Speaking of guys who kept their leather jackets way too long. That's the same leather jacket he had on like 94 or 95. Oh, Tim Cheeks. Alex Wright gonna clap them cheeks. Tim Cheeks. God, he would be the biggest fucking meme on wrestling internet these days. Tim Cheeks would end up in NXT because of his name. The dancers on screen should have switched sides. I would say so, because they would call him in to do enhancement work. He was never an official member of the roster. Wahoo! That's the Tim Cheeks move right there. He would always do that. Oh shit, Alex Wright's pissed off. He's like, fuck you. Don't you do your backflip in my squash match? Sigma fan, thank you for subbing. Love those subs. Gonna put them in my syringe. Get myself some big muscles. Yep. This guy isn't gonna pull a Paul Roma on him. Ross's dust Tim Cheeks. So much ass talk. I always love a kid in the wrestling. Get back in there! Get back in there! Fight him! Oh, I love that. It's such basic pro wrestling. I love it. Tom Cheeks, that's who I am. And that's what I love. I love that he has cheeks on the ass of his tights. I just saw that. The fucking butt of his tights says cheeks. And a bridge and a 2 count. He's so cool.
As long as he would rather dance than wrestle, I don't think he's ever going to be quite there yet.
One of the big tragedies of wrestling history is that Alex Wright went bald when he did. He went bald young, that sucks. Alex Wright is in Tecmo Super Bowl? What? I think everybody's done the Alex Wright dance in the mirror. If you haven't, you're a liar. Oh, flying cheeks. Hey, Matt Foster. He cut his hair into like a funky design. And then he realized this part wasn't growing back. So he had to shave it all off. He has mush written on his face and cheeks on his butt. God, could you imagine calling spots in German? Just sitting there in a headlock for 3 minutes to call a clothesline. That's why you don't fuck with your hair like that. It ain't gonna grow back. His jeans were not wunderkind to his hairline, no. The shame, he had great hair. Both these guys look like they'd be one of the kids on Home Improvement. Oh! Could say cheeks went ass to mouth. Oh, hey, not doing the German suplex. A Voodoo Makening. That when he gets focused, he can get his ass kicked by an enhancement wrestler. That's what it shows me. Come on, man. Licking his lips in the camera. He knows what he's doing. Cheeky little guy. Cheeks wasn't counting out. Of course, Public Enemy is next. What are we gonna listen to? Nope, we're not gonna listen to shit. The polite jostling. Who you say? Johnny Grunge? Looking like a middle-aged woman on Facebook? Rocco, or Rocks. Everybody good in. Everybody good. They would give Public Enemy the shittiest looking tables. Like just the most anemic looking wood. We do have Tony Khan in the ring. Who's his partner? Is that Dusty Wolf? I think that's Dusty Wolf. A very late career Dusty Wolf match. Is that Dusty? Nope. I can't tell. That might. Yes, Dusty Wolf. Yes. Wow. This has to be like Dusty Wolf's one of his last matches on national TV. I love how Tony Khan like saw that Craig Pittman fell through the cracks and he's like, what if he's dressed exactly like him? That's one of those fucking Marine shirts that Pittman would always wear. And the camo pants. Tony Khan's like, oh, that guy didn't work out here. What if I just did that? I might, Chosen One. We'll see.
Tony Khan, reversal, Rocco rocks into in, and Tony Khan runs over it. Rocco down low, ducking. Great back body drop.
Some hang time for Tony.
To the side of the head. Rocco rock in.
Oop. Oh, he hit his cheeks.
Johnny Grunge on the outside. Waiting to get that tag and watch out now. Dusty Wolf.
So the Dudleys jacked it from Public Enemy, who jacked it from Sabu. Everybody jacked the tables from Sabu.
Hard to the turnbuckle.
Rocco looks like he hit his rib there. The turnbuckles are a nasty
Dusty Rhodes is JT Southern and Van Hammer's guitar tech. Alright, how's this sound? I mean, like, Randy Savage and Ricky Morton did, like, 1 or 2 table spots in, like, the 80s. But nothing like Sabu was doing. Like, Sabu was doing moonsaults and sentons and shit. That's what Public Enemy stole. Like, that was even the storyline in ECW. Was Sabu was pissed off that Rocco was doing his stuff. Rocco's a big, thick guy. What the fuck is Johnny, then? I have to imagine on the car ride home, Dusty Wolf was like, "Those fuckers put me in the ring with those ECW guys. Don't they know I'm a worker?"
Yeah, he cut him off again. That's the secret. Don't let Rocco make the tag. Get a man down, wear him down. Positioning isn't that great. Mr. Clothesline.
Good on him, Dusty Wolf. What does he teach? What does he teach? I would love to take a class from Professor Dusty Wolf. When any of these guys do well in battle arts. Rocco had a boxing background. He teaches history. That's fucking fantastic, Brian. I bet Dusty still has a version of this hair to this day. If he still has hair. That's the shittiest double suplex I've ever seen. Like, they called it in the back and they're like, yeah, sure, we can do that. And then they get out there and Johnny's like, fuck, I can't do a double suplex on these guys. It was a double, we all fall down. Look at that sad kid in the Hooters shirt. That kid was fucking bummed about that double suplex. I'm with you, sad Hooters kid. Yeah, they brought out the table. They didn't do anything with it. But Dusty Wolf was like, I'm not doing a table spot. I'm not doing garbage wrestling. I'm Dusty Wolf. Yeah, they're all tired because they were out in the sun all day, riding fucking Back to the Future and stuff, and they come in and watch wrestling.
Welcome back, fans, to Worldwide Wrestling. And we have 2 big matches to go, including Hacksaw Jim Duggan coming out in just a moment, and Rey Mysterio.
It was Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh, Fidel Sierra! A rivalry that would go on for years on WCW Saturday Night and Worldwide. And by rivalry, I mean Jim would just beat him every week. Wow, Dusty Wolf's got long hair all over. Look at him. Good on Dusty Wolf.
Well, forget it. Here we go.
Now don't say Cuban cigars around Hacksaw. He'll break them on you.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Duggan going through everybody's bags in the locker room. Nobody has any contraband. I think that was a Shazam shirt, yes.
Kind of reminds me of the Wizard of Oz. If he only had a brain.
Oh, wait a minute, Larry.
I forget if you're in the chat. I'm bringing this anecdote that you told, and I'm not crediting you. I apologize. A few months ago, I'll never forget this. Somebody in the chat here brought up that the 9/11 terrorists were drinking at Fidel Sierra's bar the weekend before they hijacked the planes, according to official government documents.
If he wasn't as big and as strong as he is, he never would have made it this far.
That's, oh my god, former WWE wrestler and attorney wife. Oh, they're 2 separate people. Like, Dusty Wolf's an attorney wife. Dusty Wolf and his wife started a women's advocacy nonprofit to battle domestic violence. Good on them. Good on Dusty Wolf. Doing some good. Dusty and Brandy Wolf. If Brandy Wolf wasn't a wrestler, she should have been with that name.
Because he hasn't ever increased his repertoire and depended on just
Repertoire.
he was never the heavyweight champion of the world.
Neither, well, I mean, you kind of were, Larry, in the AWA. But not really.
He wouldn't give Duggan a shot. Duggan made a claim that right here on this program.
Well, he wouldn't give a lot of shit. Hogan is not a stupid man. That's why he never would get in the ring with me.
Duggan's the type of guy, situation right circumstances.
Zbyszko just in the middle of the match is like, yeah, the world champion. Not the world champion, but like the top heel. He's a big wimp because he won't fight me. The commentator. Like, fuck you, dude. Just straight up grabs the dude's bald spot.
Well, I mean, I can't argue that there is that 1,000,000 to 1 shot.
Oh.
And I'm sure that's what Hogan thinks with the Goldberg story, a fluke, but the odds are against you.
Think about many years ago, around 20 years ago, Tommy Rich won the world heavyweight title.
I never minded that Duggan did clotheslines all the time, including his finish, because he was a Neanderthal. Like his gimmick was that he was stupid. So of course he's just gonna do his finisher all the time.
Destiny will play a part in the outcome of your life.
Jim Duggan figured out his indie match in like the early 90s and just did it on TV for a decade.
And hit first, Duggan put the brakes on that.
Yeah, Duggan's just too strong.
No.
Push around, you've got to use the science, and Fidel here, he tried to push around the wrong man.
I love that Jim Duggan these days just wears novelty button-up shirts wherever he goes.
He is one of the hardest hitters in our sport.
You don't want to be looking at Hacksaw's face.
Like just button-up shirts with all sorts of weird little shit and printed on it. Oh, Jim Duggan would have been awesome in ECW. Jim Duggan would have... Yeah, Jim Duggan would have so gotten over in ECW. Hey, look, a combo from Jim Duggan, like he's a fucking Motor City Machine Gun. I disagree with you, Brenticus Maximus. I think Duggan took care of his ass. Here's why. His hair always looked very clean. That tells me he cares about his appearance and his smell. So I think he was sensitive about his butthole. I disagree. Like, that's well-conditioned hair. Well, that's just the water stain. I assume he just doesn't know how to aim a water bottle. That just means he's moist. Caveman paintings.
Hi, everybody. Lee Marshall.
Hey, Lee Marshall. That's a good point, Rudrick. You have to stay clean when you're going through a cancer battle. Thank you, Yankee Hawk. Your uncle's a smart man. If you take care of up here, you're taking care of down there.
In Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We invite you to come on into North Carolina, or if that's just not convenient for you,
it's not convenient for me, Lee. It's not convenient for me to go to North Carolina to watch Fall Brawl. Because I was 11 years old, Lee.
WCW and NWO Fall Brawl, Sunday, September 13th. We are going to come live.
Hygiene, gosh.
Now, I speak about the dysfunctional family, and I know
hygiene is what you say when you greet Gino Kerlin on the hotline.
Cornerstones of this sport, and
fucking Chavo, man. Chavo was just standing over by the lockers, waiting to be interviewed every week.
At least to, I don't want to say tolerate, but maybe he's a little bit more understanding of you.
Did you just say Eddie Guerrero?
Well, I did, Eddie Guerrero, yes, your uncle.
I've got one thing to say to you, Eddie Guerrero.
It's about time.
I don't think he's watching.
Right there.
I love you, man.
How can you say that?
Hey, I still love him. He's still my favorite wrestler. We'll always be
Yeah,
together.
they're related.
We're always going to be family. We fought before WCW. We're going to fight long after WCW.
I guess that's one way to look at it, but
Not too much longer after WCW, 'cause, you know.
With a paper bag over her head because she was ashamed of
she
you.
cut her hair. She liked the way my hair cut. She cut it, but it cut too short. Got a little nick on her head, so that's why she had to wear the paper bag for a couple days. But it's looking good, man. It's looking really good.
Thank you for the fashion tips, Chavo.
Therapy, thank you for the sub. Up in that sub 15 months in a row. Thank you so much. Yeah, Chavo had a very unfortunate hairline, man. He was one of the first hair transplant guys.
Saturn will be with us in singles competition.
Cool guy, Saturn.
In singles competition, he'll be with us here next week. And then from there we have
Roadblock.
And he's going to try his best to squash somebody.
over 300
Great strategy, advertising Roadblock ahead of time. And the Villanos.
from south of the border. They'll join us in tag team action next week.
And their furry vests. I felt like the entire roster had one pair of sunglasses that they all passed around. Hey, Psychosis. Psychosis and Rey is the main event of this episode.
They will get an appearance from the Nitro Girls to stop in and say hello.
Another guy's like, fuck yeah. That's my name. I mean, it was a syndicated show, so I don't think they really had, like, hard and fast ratings. They weren't, I mean, they had ratings, like in the local market, obviously there would be ratings, but it wasn't like there was anybody like Dave Meltzer keeping track of worldwide ratings. Yes, one more after this. We're going a little bit past the top of the hour tonight. Yeah, this set's really cool. Like, I think this set's cooler than the Nitro set at the time. Do 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 do. Look at Rey, tan and jacked. Because you know the 5'3" guy needs to be fucking jacked as shit.
Rey Mysterio Jr. battled back from reconstructive knee surgery.
So of course he fucking puts on 10 pounds of muscle. There was one, I remember reading an Observer at one point when Rey got really big in WWE, all like gassed out of his mind, and like he personally sent Meltzer, like you could tell it was Rey that was talking to Dave. He sent in a clarification that Dave printed because Dave was giving him shit for getting too big, and he's like, he had to, the next week he's like, someone close to Rey Mysterio says that he actually only put on 8 pounds. It just looks a lot more because he's so short.
That's all coming up next week on Worldwide Wrestling. So if you relive the moments of Road Wild, you want to see what happened again, or if you happen to miss it, first of all, shame on you, but also we'll have a recap of what
Shame on you, motherfucker.
next week on Worldwide.
Rey Mysterio is the walking billboard for those stem cell treatments. You watched WCW Worldwide back in the day. I did. A lot of people did. God, early WWE Rey is ridiculous. They would do those tight shots of him like doing pull-ups and shit purposely so you'd think it was like Brock.
Kind of surprised that he's not working on the knee early on. He's working on the arm and the hand.
Well, you know, that's not...
I mean, you can. I might not eat that, though, because it sounds like it would be poisonous. So rotted, but yeah, sure.
The game of chess.
Up and down. Wow, what force that was.
Sources familiar with access to the Mysterio family scale say that Ray's only put on 8 pounds.
Sure, and it's easy, and I say that not for me, but for the wrestlers, all of them, easy to throw Ray around because of his lack of size. But what he lacks in size, he makes up in heart. 1, 2, got a 2 count.
And wrestling Rey Mysterio must be so much fun. Because you can just do anything with them. I don't think they were main eventing in Mexico before this. Like, I'm sure in like trios matches they did. Worldwide was on all sorts of stations. It was a syndicated show. Like, I know, like, I got it out of Channel 4 in Indianapolis.
Pick up again here, once again. But he comes away with a great move. And then a running clothesline.
I see that a bit, Rudrick. He does kind of look like Retail Dragon. How may I stiff you?
I mean, we even talk a lot of times as commentators, and I know you as a wrestler, that maybe they use the clothesline or the lariat too much. But most of them use it.
Tony's bringing up that Zbyszko just bitches all the time about people using clotheslines. It was on Channel 2 and CBS in New York. I'm sure it was on plenty of places. Plenty of stations.
It was outlawed by state commissions, but since that's been lifted, you see a lot of guys using it. To me, it's a shortcut. It's a very painful, break your neck, rattle your brain shortcut.
We talk about Arn Anderson and his surgeries. I know that was from repeated clotheslines or pile drivers.
WGN had a WCW Pro.
Pressure on the vertebrae. Of course, it's a very vulnerable part of your body, and it amazes me that wrestlers don't have as many back injuries as they do. I mean,
They all fucking do, Tony. You know that.
moves that we see, especially luchadors, the back, you would think, neck will be the first thing to go.
Yeah, well, backs are bad. Necks and knees are just easy targets. But tell you, people don't realize what condition these guys are in. The greatest.
Giovanni's over here. Oh, I'm surprised wrestlers don't have spinal injuries. I'm like, every fucking wrestler has a compressed spine. All of them.
Wrestling, it just goes till you win.
What about golfers? I mean, they just...
golf, the best. The ball sits there and waits for you. You look good. Nitro girls carrying your bag. Just have it.
You better watch yourself. You're going to give away a lot more than you need to on this program.
I already gave away a couple million. What's the difference?
Rey Zbyszko just had to say something awful about his marriages.
Here's, look at Rey Mysterio blocking it now.
That's why I liked Rampage. Is because I would watch it on Saturday mornings. I would almost never watch it Friday nights. I'd save it for Saturday mornings. And it felt fun that way. To have a Saturday morning B show. Oh, that's a scary fucking bump for Worldwide. Lands right on his fucking tailbone.
I mean, that is so dangerous.
I can't help thinking of Bagwell, because Bagwell broke his neck, was almost paralyzed.
Yeah, Zbyszko fucking hated his ex-wife. He hated Vern's daughter.
Bagwell makes such a light joke of that serious injury to turn it around on people. He even had me fooled. I thought he would see the light.
Well, let me tell you, let me give you a term that covers all, especially when it comes
Velocity was fun. Yes. I was kind of a fan of when it was on at like 6 p.m. on Saturdays. Like, there was a point where it was on like early evening. I thought I liked that.
When you're a low life, you're going to stay a low life.
Hallelujah.
Duck the clothesline. Up pick, oh no. Well, Rey Mysterio.
The AEW Dark was fun.
Yeah, that's one of his patented moves. I mean, he's great at that.
I mean, I watch Ring of Honor sometimes. Kinda has that vibe. Oh.
That's what it did. I mean,
No. Syndication for pro wrestling, syndication in general. Unless you're like The Big Bang Theory, it's just dead. Unless you're The Big Bang Theory or Byron Allen. Everything's on fucking Netflix. Family Feud. Yes, Family Feud's another one. Good point. Oh! All around. Dun 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 dun. Dude, I'm an aging millennial that's been up past midnight before. I know Byron Allen. That was like a shit level Rey Psychosis match, and it was still really good. That's cool, Sigma fan. Dude, 2025, like I don't feel like we have like fashion fads anymore. Because we're all kind of getting all the signals in our brains at the same times through our phones. So we're just seeing all the fashions and nostalgia from all these different eras. So it's just kind of like, what the fuck ever. That's a good point, Nathan. Pluto and YouTube are the new syndication. Hey, it's Saturn. Spooky Oompa Loompa chorus. Dum, 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 dum. Do I have a least favorite luchador? Oh. Hey, it's Lash LaRue. I have a least favorite luchador. Oh. I liked all of them. Oh, Mark LaRue. Hadn't earned Lash yet.
Interesting because the flock, a group of mindless guys, they need a leader. Raven's obvious a leader, but so is Saturn. Saturn is an individualist, and he could well take it over or whatever. I don't know, but bam, he nailed him.
Hitting with a running clothesline to the right side ropes.
Saturn is about to Mark LaRue.
Mark LaRue is the opponent here.
Had not earned those oh my god. Oh, that had to suck. That had to suck. He had not yet earned the sideburns. Oh, we're already ending the match? Okay. Oh, extra crunchy. That is Lash LaRue, yes.
Too late. This one's all over. Saturn looking around. I guess maybe he's looking for Raven to appear somewhere.
Yeah, made his mark right there on the canvas. Yep, Lash LaRue, the #1 caricature artist in the South. And he's very good. Excellent caricature artist. That's my favorite Saturn gimmick. Honestly, probably this. When he was like, hey, I'm just going to rip off all of my ECW buddies' things. What a shitty way to go to commercial. Hey, coming up next, a member of the NWO. And you don't have the balls to say who it is.
Beautiful Uniondale fans, the date is November 9th. November 9th. Tickets going on sale Thursday, August 27th. And you know what happened the last time we came into New York? We sold out the Nassau Coliseum. Don't get left out of this one.
Yeah, Lash talked about it in Beyond Nitro. Like, they told him, dude, just drive yourself to Orlando. Tell them you're in the power plant and they'll put you on. But they won't pay you.
Now, fans, be among the first to get your tickets by going to the box office on August 27th. In fact, why don't you drop by between 10:30 and 12:30? There you're going to meet some of the most beautiful women walking the face of the planet. You will get to meet the Nitro Girl.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the bodies of the 90s.
Somebody else.
Gonna give Hard Body Harrison a plug ski.
He'll join and the Nitro girls for the first day of ticket sales. Goldberg, I'm not going to call you out here to sell tickets. That's not your job. I want to talk instead about what's going on with you and the
what the
as it relates to Nitro.
Hey, this is a segment where we're going to sell tickets, but Goldberg, I don't want to talk to you about these fucking tickets.
Coming into New York. It doesn't get any bigger than that. With the world watching, Goldberg, something's got to give.
No, I want everybody to watch. I also want to touch on one point. Last time, Nitro, or whether it be Thunder, I didn't make it to Nassau Coliseum. And let me tell you, I will make up for it this next time. And I hope and I pray that I...
God, what if he didn't wrestle on that show? That'd be so funny.
Whether you saw me take the choke slam or you saw him take...
Yeah, WCW was really weird about that.
I must tell you,
like when they would do market-specific promos like this, they would never advertise what the show was. Like, we've watched older shows where they'd be like, yeah, we're coming to Milwaukee on Sunday, and not say that it was Super Brawl.
We're back on Worldwide Wrestling, and still to come, fans, later on, the Disco Inferno.
Yeah, Goldberg had no idea what show in Nassau he wasn't on.
On Sunday, September 13th, already signed, Steiner brother against...
Okay, Tony has finally changed clothes. But I think Larry kept on the polo from the last episode. So now I'm confused as to when the fuck this was filmed.
Still has his roots buried in tradition, and tradition always wins out.
Remember, this was a match we wanted to see, we thought we were going to see at Road Wild, but it never took place. Fans, we're going to take you back to Sturgis, South Dakota, and show you all that went down.
No, you won't.
On the 8th of August. Right now, though, let's go to the ring. Our next
it's edited off of this. Alright, here we go. Bobby Blaze! The last guy that got pushed in Smoky Mountain. And he got a WCW deal off of it. Because they were like, shit, he was written about in Pro Wrestling Illustrated once. Nick Patrick's like, you stay away from my lady. Stop bouncing off them ropes. Oh shit, Brian Adams. Imagine being Brian Adams and hearing that they're gonna promote your match by just saying, oh, a member of the NWO is coming out. But they're not gonna say your name because they know that people will turn the channel. Yeah, Bobby Blaze was in Mayhem because he did some of the mocap for it, so they were like, we'll put you in the game. He's in the black and white for real, like, there's like fake black and white?
And that's what they are, a group of cowards who cannot walk alone.
Brian Adams, another great head of hair. New World Order.
Talking about the Texas gag order, that's the famous...
No, not Dusty Rhodes and his stupid...
Brian's like, dude, I'm not messing up this hair.
The producers will get you. Okay, here we go.
I have to imagine those are just the jeans that he wore to the building.
Again, unless you walk out like a man by yourself without knowing, you know, in your mind you've got...
Walk out like a man without your ex-wife.
Brian Adams will never be a bigger man as he looks.
Oh yeah, whoever was the conditioner dealer in WCW was making so much money. A lot of great heads of hair. I agree, Tom's Customs. Yes. Jeans wrestlers. It's uncomfortable to wrestle in, but if you wrestle like Brian Adams, you don't need a lot of movement. So yeah, just wear the shit you wore to the building. They didn't make a lot of jokes about the other Brian Adams, Rudrick. Not as many as you'd think. Yeah, he was asking Nick Patrick, hey, did I get my ponytail right? And Nick's like, yeah, cool. Because they're NWO brothers.
Heck of a move.
I want to say bad words.
Well, go ahead.
I want to say bad words.
I know, but you can still say them. Here's a pickup.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that should have been his... Oh. Little Demonculus, you came up with an excellent finisher for Brian Adams. The stunner of 69. Oh my goodness, that would have been so good. So good.
Adams isn't trying to pin the man. He's got him flat.
He's got him flat.
Adams will do it again. Now he's going to stomp him this time in the chest. This has been all Brian Adams. From the opening
What happened to which guy's outfit? Yeah, that's right. And when WCW Saturday Night went to the rave deal, yeah, Bobby Blaze switched to the Hardy Boys look. Oh. All right. Yeah, Sting and Brian Adams could either be a great soft rock show or a WCW card. The train wreck, yes. Punk.
I tell you, can't deny the power of Brian Adams. I mean, he just handled Bobby Blaze like a baby. Stuffed him right.
That's a shitty way to handle a baby.
Couple fires in separate places, but it was the same guy.
I am El Crapo Bago, and I break this baby over my knee like this.
When we come back, we'll take you back as promised to Road Wild and a whole lot more wrestling action on Worldwide.
It was nice of him to keep Kevin Nash in the song, even though he had betrayed the black and white. What the fuck? Mark Guthrie coming out to Chris Jericho's music. Oh, the days of my life, oh, the days. Look at this fucking guy. Phil Collins. Take a look at me now. In my best pleathers. Oh, Jim Powers! Didn't realize he was still around. They were like, shit, Jim Powers is here. Who can beat him? You, the janitor. Yes, this definitely is an enhancement wrestler. Mark Guthrie has a cage match. Wow, good for Mark Guthrie. Who might have doubt the janitor? Listen, man, we all need jobs.
Well, that's what we want to see. That's what I'd like to see. Let them destroy each other. You know, I think of all these computer.
Mark Guthrie's tights look like an independently owned and operated Taco Bell. It's gotta be a Jim Powers win. Referee Rocky King, wow. From that real short Rocky King referee run. Wow, they used the Jim Powers song on The Price is Right. Good on them. Rocky King, what are you doing, dude? Pick a corner. Mark Guthrie is like, I need to stall. Yes? Oh yeah, those traps. Those traps would make it very hard for Jim Powers to reach his own butthole wiping. Yes. That's why he's always doing this, because he's trying to... He would, like, have to, like, you know, get some shit on his hand and then rub it on his wrists. That's why he's always doing this. I don't think Guthrie was a power plant guy. He seems like just an indie wrestler. Like, the power plant guys were normally, like, really ripped. Because they would do so much fucking cardio and so many steroids. Oh, that was squishy. That was a real squishy power slam. Bow down. Rocky King grabbing ropes. Jim Powers would eat a dog for the protein. Oh gosh.
The New World Order, returning to the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum in beautiful Uniondale.
We get it, Lee. You know what the place is called. Nobody fucking calls it that. Just the Nassau Coliseum.
When tickets go on sale throughout the tri-state, make sure you're among the first to get your tickets and join us for Monday Nitro in Uniondale. That's Monday, November 9th.
Monday, November 9th. Well, yeah, you're a wrestling company. Oh, here we go. The big man. 2 hours into the stream and we got a Roadblock match. It'd be a fun gag if I just paused it here at the end of the stream. Because Roadblock. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Just fuck that dude up.
Look at this weight differential here, and Roadblock has come in like a house of fire.
Looks like he's wrestling a midget.
Oh my gosh! Jim Powers won with a power slam where he just fell on the dude. Yeah, Roadblock was a veteran, man. Also in Japan, plenty of WCW matches. Oh my god! Why did Roadblock do that? I love it, but why did he do that? He's a big fucking dude. For those of you who don't know, Roadblock got into wrestling. He was a fan, and he jumped the guardrail at a WWF TV taping during a dark match. And he double-legged the one-man gang and laid on him, and held him down. Because he thought if you kicked a wrestler's ass, they let you in. Like prison. And then they were like, shit, you gotta train to wrestle. Please don't kill the one-man gang. Oh my gosh, this poor dude. Young Nazi of America getting his ass kicked. Here we go. The move. The big Cecil Nix. Yeah, One Man Gang's scared to... The One Man Gang and Roadblock had a match. I think in Japan. I wanted the Roadblock. I fucking got him. Jeez. That was awesome. He beat that dude's ass. Cha. The Roadblock fucking rules. Yeah, there was the period he would bring the literal Roadblock on his shoulders to the ring. It's so cool. I think it was in War, Ray, yeah. Hey, fake Manny Fernandez and Doc Dean. Fake Manny Fernandez would go on to paint himself green in WXO. And as Goldberg revealed in a documentary, he was Goldberg's tackling dummy for all of his crazy-ass moves at the power plant. I should do Why Roadblock Rules. Because he fucking does rule. Archie, no. People fucking bowing down to the Villanos. I saw it once. I can't find it. I've looked for it again. There's a match I think in WCW Pro where Dusty Rhodes, and he knows better, starts talking about this Manny Fernandez as if he's the guy that Dusty wrestled with in the 80s. He's got teamed up with Rick Rude, World Tag Team Champion.
Well, they've been wrestling together for a long time, too. That's going to make it tough on Doc Dean and Fernandez, who really haven't teamed up. I mean, Doc Dean's
I think Doc Dean just came around at the wrong time, man. I think he would have been a big deal probably 5, 7 years later. Yes, it was. I do remember that. The Roadblockies. Because Roadblock fucking rules.
So Dean goes back to the point of attack. Oh, Viano ran over him, raised a knee, caught him in the shoulder with it.
I think he just kicked him with his toes. I believe we got about another 15 minutes or so. Again, I don't like going too far over the top of the hour, but I don't like keeping you up too late. I know, especially those of us in the Eastern time zone, this is pretty late on a Tuesday night, so I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Got about another 15 minutes. Oh yeah, Dusty's most insane commentary was on these shows. He would just go crazy sitting in a booth recording all these matches and nobody was paying attention, so he'd just say ridiculous shit. See, that's the cool thing about I think every promotion needs a Roadblock type that's a big guy, but he loses to the stars. He was like the guy that if you were gonna face the Giant, you went through him, so you can prove that you could do your finish to a really big guy. It was a Kevin Sullivan thing. Sullivan talked about how if you have a Giant in the territory, you need to have it underneath heel that's almost as big, so that when your babyface is going to go up against that Giant, you can show him, hey, there's a chance this guy can win. Yeah, the Vianos yes, they are all brothers, yes. Dusty fucking loved El Dandy. I love that the Vianos like get a squash match and they are like, fuck all that shit that the Americans expect us to do. We're just gonna beat some ass. It's right on the throat. He didn't kick out. That was a 3. I think Charles Robinson's on the take. That's the most nonchalant hot tag I've ever seen. Wow.
This is their opportunity right now, and he took the leap of faith but missed.
And the Vianos up top.
I get a body presser, I believe. Yep. There we go. 2 and 3. Outrageous Bull, Manny Fernandez, 2. Lance Archer was kind of that role. That's a good point. All right, Bravo, have a good night. We'll see you soon. Get some sleep. It depended on the guy. Like, I heard Randy Savage liked working these tapings because he could just do whatever he wanted. But like you noticed, like towards the end, like they weren't even making guys do like one day a taping. Like the last few worldwide tapings, none of the stars did. I like the Vianos masks. I disagree, Jonathan. I think those masks are cool.
Hi, everybody. Stagger Lee Marshall, sticking my nose
Stagger
in
Lee.
the wrestling business because WCW and the New World Order returning to the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum and beautiful
Show off.
Uniondale, Long Island. Last time we were there, it was a sellout.
I don't think any of the unused worldwide stuff is in the WWE vault. I don't think WCW saved that shit. No Off the Grid this week. Off the Grid's Sundays. The Not Quite Wrestling is Fridays. The once a month members only stream. But no Off the Grid this week due to Forbidden Door I'll be back next Sunday for Off the Grid.
We are coming back, and I don't want you left out. For that reason, let me tell you, the WCW, the NWO, the Wolfpack is in the house November 9th. That is on Monday, and that means Nitro is coming to Uniondale. That's the best way for you to see this.
I saw that, yes. Tony Khan is the source of that match with the Pit Crew. Yes. I think if you were a wrestler, you could ask for your match, and they would give it to you like that, like the Tony Khan thing. But like they didn't. WCW barely saved the TV shows they have. Like there are so many episodes of TV in the WWE Vault that are just rips from bootlegs. Like that stretch from like 92 to 94 Saturday night that's on Peacock. I'd say there's probably 10 to 12 episodes that they put like presented in best quality, and then they just uploaded a bootleg.
I'm telling you, but it was nothing like the last time I was in Nassau Coliseum. I walked that aisle.
That is a shirt that Rocco Rock is wearing. Wow.
There wasn't an empty seat in the house. So these people better get
Well, WWE kept most of their stuff. WCW's library was a fucking mess. Most of the tapes were unlabeled. They were not kept in a temperature-controlled environment, so there were a lot of tapes that just were unwatchable when they went to digitize them.
Nassau County Memorial Coliseum in Uniondale. As Rocco said last time we were there, not an empty seat to be had. Snow Cone guy even didn't have a seat.
I mean, the snow cone guy doesn't get a seat. Speaking of Scott Butsky, guy who couldn't wipe his ass, that's why he wore those long sleeves. They couldn't find a clip of Eddie walking out on Worldwide? Or Raven?
Along with the man of mystery who is extremely talented, Rey Mysterio.
Alright, little homunculus. Have a good night. See you soon. Hey, it's Riggs! Scotty Riggs. Another lost soul. He was the tongue guy in the flock. Did a tongue thing.
Not near as easy as it looks. Many knock on the door of professional wrestling, but only one or two walk through it, brother.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'd much rather watch AC Jazz.
Was there ever an incident where somebody recorded over a match? Like if somebody in WCW recorded over a TV tape like that? I don't know. There has to be, though, with the way that company was run. They didn't even put Glenn's name on his screen. They blurred out the disco ball like it was a pedophile on To Catch a Predator. God, fucking again. Housewives fucking love to do disco. I hate that this is how we're ending the stream. Okay, Larry, that was a good one. That is how you should watch Disco Inferno matches. Close your eyes and pretend it's someone else. God, Larry Zbyszko hated his ex-wife so much. Yeah, play this over some, like, Spud Webb clips on Headline News. That's hilarious, DSR. I love that he's like, yeah, World War III was a clusterfuck, and he's blocked everybody because he doesn't want to hear about it. He's got PTSD from going to World War III.
Of course, with Riggs, if you could thumb him in that one eye, he couldn't see at all. I mean, just what I would do. Always go after a physical weakness.
Scotty Riggs always had a great drop kick. even when he was on heroin. In kayfabe. Not for real. Yeah, Worldwide was definitely a no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, stop type of situation. Pressure luck. Where you'd watch this show, it's like sometimes it's like, oh, Ultimo Dragon's gonna wrestle Shima Nobunaga. And then sometimes it's like, oh, it's Disco Inferno. Sweet ass ring apron on this ring.
Remember the old hypnotic coin? Back in the magazine. Try to hypnotize your brother or something. Back in the
Well, that was at the Halloween Havoc when the Yeti did that. By World War III, the Yeti had thawed out and become a ninja. I think there is an Ultimo Dragon disco match. I have to imagine there was. Disco wrestled all the cruiserweights.
So that means always attack from Riggs' right. That's where his peripheral vision is blocked. Every little thing you can use against your opponent is helpful.
If Dreamer's in WCW at this time, yeah, probably he would have been in the flock.
Same old story. We've said it so many times. You've heard us say it in Disco Inferno match.
I think it's because Scotty Riggs didn't wrestle on TV for 2 months after the flock disbanded. I don't remember a lot of Riggs matches before '99. And yeah, shout out to DDP for getting Scotty Riggs' life back together. He helps out backstage at AEW now, doing really well. Yes, 1994, Scott Studd was defeated by the Gambler on WCW Worldwide. Yes. Drove Scotty Riggs to heroin. In kayfabe. He squirmed out. Oh, double tummy touch. Mm-hmm. Rev Ray. Yeah, pretty dead on. All right on the tailbone. Okay, at least Riggs sold both of those as tailbone bumps. I hate when wrestlers sell an atomic drop as a low blow because it makes the referee look so stupid. Yeah. Shame he didn't get one of those Jim Powers power slams. And yeah, the fact that like Chuck Taylor's a producer now makes me feel so old. Stephen J. Neptune, man. Elderly. Oh. He could win the match. Oh my god, we watched 2 Disco Inferno wins tonight. Oh my goodness. 2 disco wins on one stream. Can you believe it? Disco is the porta potty of wrestling. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a real bummer of an ending. Good pile driver, though. Alright, so before we head out, bad shot to Lyndon. Again, no off the grid this Sunday. Forbidden Door. I'm letting Tony have that night. He's been a good boy. I'll let Tony have Sunday. So no off the grid this week. I'm back next week for off the grid. But here's what we're watching next Tuesday at 9 on WCW Deep Cuts Live.
That's why I say this belt not only goes around my waist, but it goes around every one of these people's waist that are in this building right now.
All right, that's too loud. Turn that down. There we go. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me the last 2.5 hours or so. I believe we have officially broken our Twitch viewership record tonight by quite a bit. Numbers have been looking good. Let's keep them numbers up. Thank you all to so much. Thank you all to so much. My brain's broken. I'm fucking tired. Let me take my meds so I can sleep. Thank you all ever so much tonight for hanging out with me the last 2.5 hours watching some WCW. As always, I'll see you all next Tuesday. Like I always like to end these streams with. Even if you don't make it here next Tuesday, just make it the next Tuesday. That's all I'm asking. 7 days. I know life sucks. Fucking trust me. Especially lately, I know life sucks. But I'm gonna try my hardest to be here next Tuesday, and I hope you do too. And my name's Tom. This has been WCW Deep Cuts Live. It is 11:21 p.m. on the East Coast. Go to bed!